Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely here. So good to see everybody. Today's reading is going to be for Leo. So all my Leos out there, how are you guys? All right, so I took a couple of minutes to look at your spread and yeah, this is a really interesting reading here. So we're starting off with, for Leos, if you guys do like the video, like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys are looking for a personal reading, you can just email me at the link down below. All right, so we're starting off with the Knight of Swords. So this to me is more of like an energetic 5D fast moving communication, right? Like fast moving communication from like source, right? That you received recently, and it might have been unexpected. I don't think you were expecting this to come up out of all times. I think this is something that you've kind of known, but you just weren't ready to deal with at the time. And it was like source at this point was like, it's time, like now is the time. And so it made it very evident that this is the energy it needed to give to you or to pass down to you so that you can process it. They figured that now would be the best time. And so you do. It gets to the point where, like, whatever this truth was, without this truth, you were kind of like stuck. So like you weren't able to move forward. And now that this truth is here, it hits you, right? While you were just sitting there working on you, contemplating, spending time with yourself, and then just in hibernation pretty much, right? And solitude. You've been spending this time to yourself, kind of getting to regroup, heal, focusing on you and what affects you. So yeah, this truth definitely did affect you, right? It came in out of nowhere, it surprised you, and now it has you right here, you know, feeling hung up. You're hung up, you're hurt. This person looks, if you look, this person actually looks depressed. I don't know if you guys could see it. She looks depressed. She feels bounded, right? Look at the vines, right? She's bounded, not able to see sometimes, or maybe so sad that she can't see the future, right? She can't see the good out of this situation. Even those sources, you know, asking her to have faith and look at things from a higher perspective, if possible, right? Because sometimes it's hard to do that. And you do. I feel like whatever this truth was, it finally gave you the freedom to let this tower come in, right? This tower comes in and it destroys everything in sight. Like it's just destroyed. It's burning the truth, right? This truth comes and destroys this faulty foundation that was going to be destroyed regardless whether you wanted to face that fact or not. You could have been burning in there, right? You could have been in there burning and probably dead in that tower if you didn't allow this truth to really just wash over you. And you do. And because you allow this truth to wash over you, you're able to move forward now, right? It's like the truth has been revealed and you want to do what's the next right thing. Which is why, you know, if you were feeling stuck, if you were feeling like nothing's moving for me, like everything's kind of regressing, if you were feeling like maybe you were kind of having bad luck, that's what this is regarding to, right? Like this whole, you were blocked, energetically blocked, and that's why you weren't able to do anything. Nothing could come through. But because you've let this huge baggage go, or you looked into that bag, you can move forward, right? This is fast moving energy that's clearing out. This is clearing out all of the debris, all of the pain, everything that you've been holding on to for years. It was time. It was just time. I think you were stalling to see how far you can push this pain, because you knew the minute you admitted it, this huge your world would come crashing down, and you were trying to avoid that, right? And we all do. Hey, I'm the #1 avoider here. But sometimes it's just like, if you're not moving, source, source's petty ass will start moving you forward, even if you don't want it to, right? And I say that with love, because they know that I'm just joshing them, but I do get mad at them a lot. So if you ever feel hurt, you know, by source, and you ever want to blame source is there, and it understands that that's all it can do, is just sit there and let you get mad at it, right? Because it happens, and it's human. Should argue with source about once every 2 weeks, so we have that type of relationship. Yeah, anyways, going from that, we move on to the Emperor, right? This is you sitting here in Emperor energy, right? Because you've decided to just kind of, it's like you didn't become this person overnight, right? This is who you've been for a bit. And I think that you're just sitting there contemplating about all of the things that you went through to get here, right? Because even if, let's say, right, because the Emperor thinks of stability, right? #4, stable foundations, something you can grow in, something you can build, right? This is the Emperor energy. And this is the energy you've embraced or taken, right? So that you can move forward and think about what's most beneficial to you. And this is a great place to be, right? Because after all that wreckage, this is where ultimately, you know, everything that got destroyed, you can rebuild, you can restart. And this is the energy you're in. This is what you need. You need the Emperor energy. You need to strategize about where you're going to move next and how you're going to build moving forward. Then you do, right? Because you're taking that leap of faith as a fool. You decide that, yes, this is the energy I need to be in. Source, you've showed me enough proof here that I know that I can't keep holding on to this, whatever, stagnation, delusion. I don't want to call it delusion, because that's like, I don't want to make it seem that way, but it's like this false narrative, this what is the word? This, like, not illusion, this fantasy. Maybe it's a fantasy, right? Let's call it fantasy. It's something that you've held on to a while, and it was there to protect you from the truth and the reality, but because you've seen it, it's like, well, I've got nothing else but to move forward with all of this damn current going towards me, and I can't even see it, right? Whatever is in front of me, it doesn't matter, because I know that this is the only option I really have, right? Because you've tried the other alternative, which was staying there. It didn't get you anywhere, and you're like, yeah, I don't think that's realistically, that's not gonna I don't think I can afford to keep doing stuff like that, right? And so the sun comes out, right? It's illumination, it's the truth coming out, that, you know, that you may be on your own here, and it's okay. Even if you are on your own, you're gonna be happy. And that's the whole point. Maybe you walked from something that was hurting you because you knew that eventually you wanted to get to this type of happiness, and it was written for you to do. And this is just one more last hurdle to getting there, right? Because it's like, you're almost done here, right? You're at the Emperor energy. You're literally, not that you're not at the Emperor energy, but from this specific stage, it's like you're done. You're literally done. You're almost done. Just a little more, and you can literally move forward with your life in order for you to embrace new beginnings. Then you have, the 5 of Swords, right? It's the conflict. The only thing that's standing in your way is that, right? It's that pain. It's red for reasons, all that fire, all that pain that you've been holding on to this whole time. This maybe, like I'm saying, you didn't want to see the truth, but it was there. And, you know, followed by the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords. And usually these are great cards, right? But look at these characters. It's like you receiving the truth. You receive the truth, and now you're contemplating whether you want to even just take this truth, this gift, and move forward, or you're going to stay stuck there. And like I said, you're done with that. You're done. Like, I mean, yeah, you're still contemplating, and maybe it's because there's a part of you that's afraid. Maybe you're afraid to start over. Maybe you're afraid to let go. You're afraid of what this would mean if you completely remove yourself from this energy and heal. Or maybe it's the fear. The fear is that the fear will come when you feel whatever this pain is coming up. I think that's the thing that's going to scare you the most. And I think that's why you're kind of like, well, I know this is the truth, but do I really want to accept it fully into and integrate into this truth and move forward? Or do I want to keep stalling as much as I can because the pain is too inevitable. It's too unbearable, sorry. The inevitable pain is too unbearable. Man, that's a harsh truth, but I swear that happens to me a lot, actually. So I wanted to clarify that Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles just to make sure I was on the right brink here, and I was. I mean, look, it's like the truth is there, right? And the truth is that you have all the tools, resources available at your disposal to create magic, right? Which is like create the reality you want, create the life that you want. This is a truth that's also given to you, and that you've known for a while. But I think because of the past was so heavy, it was like blinding you from your own truth and potential, right? Because this is the truth and potential. This is 4D. This is you manifesting. This is you creating. This is you like just being a boss. This is a manifester, right? A powerful boss that you are. And I think that you never gave yourself the chance to discover that because you were so stuck on something that was not meant for you, right? But now that you're out of that, now you're like becoming more clear, you get to see this, damn, I am a really powerful person, and I can go after my dreams and whatever my endeavors are and become fulfilled by that. Followed by the Empress, right? Look at this. This is the Empress energy. Remember when I told you earlier that that you were stuck because you were holding on to this dead weight? Well, guess what? You're not stuck anymore, right? And I think that was one of the coins that was given to the Page of Pentacles, right? It's this, or the Page of Pentacles holding this, right? The Knight receiving it, the Page holding it. Like, do I take this truth and move forward, and do I become, because now that this blockage is literally half gone, 75% gone, I can create. I can go into the 4D, 5D, I can manifest, right? I can receive. Am I in receiving mode? By me receiving this gift, this truth that came into my life, can I, right? It's not in reverse, it's upright. Can I grow? Do I give myself the chance, the ability to move forward and to grow from this experience, right? She's upright, she can receive this truth and still be okay. And of course, that's, you know, that's your justice, right? Sometimes justice isn't the biggest deal in the world. It's small little things like this. One little truth can set you free, if you so choose to want that, right? Because justice is right here. It's the real deal. This is what it is. This is what's given to you. Source gave you this truth that it gave you the ability to handle this truth when you couldn't back in the day. And then you have the Page of Wands, right? This is going to be you. Once you're done healing, this is going to be you starting over, moving forward with your journey, fast moving energy towards the sun, towards happiness, towards truth, towards adventure, towards your goals, your fulfillments, your wish, whatever. This is going to be you, right? And so this is all going to say that this was part of the plan, right? Sometimes people don't want to hear that, but sometimes it's the truth. Sometimes the plan is to be stuck and held back for a while until it's time to move forward, right? Sometimes it happens that way. And so I just had a couple of cards that came up as like what would be the best advice, and it's like the moon comes out, right? Give yourself the chance to feel whatever that pain is and close out the cycle. It's your gift, it's your birthright to move forward and be happy, but that can't happen until you give yourself, you face that fear, and you know what that fear is, man. You know exactly what that is, because even I have my own fears, and this is hurting me. This is hurting me talking about it, right? Because I know it's the truth. Facing that fear and whatever that pain is so that I can move forward, right? The subconscious is there. It's ready for you to peel open all of those fears and accept them and cry. Yeah, accept this heartbreak, that it's a fucking heartbreak, right? It's a heartbreak. Accept it, that this happened so you can move forward. Ooh, sorry y'all, this is on a my light's on a timer. I apologize. And it just seems like it went by so fast because I just put that in. So anyways, so yeah, the last two cards are the Nine of Wands, right? Like fast moving energy. You're on the defense. You're tired. You've been freaking working so hard to the end. This is your end, man. This is the end. This is the end. It's the last push, the last cry, the last healing, the last one. And then you go from the Nine of Wands to the Ten of Wands, right? Like completion, you're done. You're done. Man, this is part of growth. This is part of life. This message is too, you know? And I do feel like when I do mention these things about having to move forward, no matter how painful they are needed. And the only reason why you're watching this video is because Source said you were strong enough to deal with this truth. Source said that you can handle this pain. And it's ultimately going to make you stronger. I truly believe that. So, all right, my Leos, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for just enjoying this night with me, this reading with me. And if you guys love this reading, like, share, and subscribe. And if you want a private reading, just hit the email link down below. All right, have a good one, you guys. Bye.